This was the first academic sense of what a difference grit could make. So we all live in a marshmallow test today, constantly, but your desk looks like this. Pretty good looking desk in a lot of ways, but it's not easy, right? It's unending. It doesn't matter what industry or sector you're in today. Across the board, we're seeing crazy amounts of change, disruption, high levels of competition, high demands, high expectations, and increasingly, workplace exhaustion. And I think the natural instinct is to lean in, to rely on willpower, the late nights, skip meals, long hours. We've all done this, but no matter how tough a team is, they will eventually be ground down. Years of expedition experience has taught me that just a few simple skills and habits can transform grind into grit. And for a team facing challenges, that can make all the difference. And I'm going to suggest to you now that we use the analogy of growing a garden. And now you're like, okay, the hippie from Etobicoke has showed up. Stay with me here for a second. If you were, I know you guys are engineers and very, very sharp, but if you're trying to grow a garden, you don't have to understand the DNA structure of those seeds. You don't have to understand how chlorophyll interacts with ATP to produce cellular division. All you have to know, the only thing you have to know, are the conditions that will allow that plant to grow. So, and if you can provide good soil, clean water, direct sunlight, then all of a sudden this miracle starts to unfold on its own. And the same is true of grit. We have it. And the war for grit doesn't require us to go outside our teams, outside our organizations. It requires us instead to go inside and understand how we approach challenges before us.
His books are international bestsellers, and his photography appears regularly in publications including Outside, National Geographic, Maclean's, and Time. Over the last 20 years, he has completed the first modern crossing of Arabia's empty quarter by camel, done a raft descent of Ethiopia's Blue Nile Gorge, traversed Borneo's northern seacoast by kayak, done a coast-to-coast trek of Iceland. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bruce Kirkby.
Why we get out of bed day after day and come in and deal with conflict within this new association, or budgets being clawed back, or Benoit visiting your place. He's not here, so we can make a lot of fun of him.
It was really inspirational.
Whenever you have a chance or an opportunity to listen to a speaker, you're always thinking about what are they going to share, and is it going to be boring?
Bruce's talk was amazing, and it really hit home with me.
It has really impacted me.
It's going to transform the way I look at my goals and how I accomplish them.
And that was probably the best experience that I had.
Then you can start to pull the halter up and over the ears. We spent 3 days trying to get the halter over the ears and not provoke a full-fledged rodeo. And then we were getting the saddles on. And of course, we get the saddle on and we get in it, and the saddle would fall off, and we'd have to get it tight. And we figured that out. And within a little bit, we were following Nara very cautiously around his homeland like two kindergartners in a petting zoo. And I'm making light of this process a little bit. But this repeated step of deliberately stretching towards weakness, towards a weakness in our performance, something that we are not yet capable of doing, a just maybe goal, just maybe I could do that. I mean, this is the basis, right? It's a foundation of growth, it's a foundation of opportunity, of excellence, but we never, ever see it. The goal is not to be gritty. We don't wake up and think, I want to be grittier today. Grit's an enabler. It allows us to be and do, and it allows our teams and our organizations to be and do all that they are capable of being and doing.